All right, good morning everyone and welcome to our 2026 Eagle Court of Honor. Thank you so much to everyone for taking time out of your day to come today to celebrate our 6th soon-to-be Eagle Scouts. Just for reference of how prestigious an award this is, the Eagle Scout rank is only attained by 3 to 6% of all eligible registered Scouting America participants. So I'll let that number sink in a little bit as I give some quick reminders before we start the ceremony. Please, this is a no phones ceremony. We already have some professional photographers and videographers in the background, so no need to pull out your iPhone to capture anything. Those photos and videos will be available after the ceremony. Please also take a moment to silence your cell phones. I would like to give a shout out at this time to all of our Eagle families, our Eagle candidates, and also to June Alton, who spent months planning and coordinating this event. They worked really hard on it, and we don't want anything to go off during the ceremony, so silence your cell phones. If you need to use the bathroom, they are to my right, so please excuse yourself if you need to use the bathroom at any point during the ceremony. But other than that, please sit back and enjoy and celebrate our 6 Eagle candidates today. Thank you.
Kính thưa quý quan khách, quý phụ huynh, quý huynh trưởng và hướng đạo sinh, Liên đoàn Hướng Việt xin chào mừng tất cả quý vị đã đến chung vui trong lễ trao huy hiệu đại bàng cho 4 nam và 2 nữ hướng đạo sinh.
Welcome, honored guests.
Scout leaders, parents, and scouts, we are here today to honor the achievements of the young men and women who attained the highest recognition in Scouting, 6 Eagle Scouts. To begin, everyone please rise for the opening flag ceremony.
Trước khi bắt đầu buổi lễ, xin mời quý vị đứng lên để làm lễ chào cờ.
Color guard, attention. Color guard, advance. Forward march, left to right, 1, 2. Color guards, halt. Duy. Im. Down.
Quốc ca Việt Nam Cộng Hòa, the national anthem of the Republic of Vietnam. Scout salute. Thôi. Quốc ca Hoa Kỳ, the national anthem of the United States of America. Those who are not in uniform, place your right hand over your heart. Scout salute.
Oh, say, can you see by the
hành khúc, the main Vietnamese Scout song. Một phút mặc niệm để tưởng nhớ những anh hùng và đồng bào đã hy sinh vì chính nghĩa tự do và những huynh trưởng hướng đạo sinh đã sớm ra đi. A moment of silence to remember those who have sacrificed their lives for the cause of freedom and for all the scouts, scout leaders that have come before us. Phút mặc niệm bắt đầu. Phút mặc niệm chấm dứt.
Color guard, prepare to post the colors. Forward march, left, right, 1, 2. Color guard, halt. Color guard, post the colors. Color guard, prepare to honor the colors. Color guard, honor the colors. 2. Color guard, dismissed.
The Scout Oath. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country. To obey the Scout law, to help others at all times, to help keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. The Scout laws. A Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent.
Ta lời hứa hướng đạo, tôi xin lấy danh dự, hứa cố gắng hết sức, làm tròn bổn phận đối với tín ngưỡng, tăng lên tổ quốc và quốc gia tôi, giúp biết mọi người ta có lớp nào và tuân theo lời hướng đạo. 10 điều luật hướng đạo. Điều luật thứ nhất, hướng đạo sinh trọng danh dự. Điều luật thứ hai, hướng đạo sinh trung thành. Điều luật thứ ba, hướng đạo sinh giúp ích. Điều luật thứ 4, hướng đạo sinh thân thiện. Điều luật thứ 5, hướng đạo sinh lễ lộ và liên kết. Điều luật thứ 6, hướng đạo sinh thương yêu các sinh vật. Điều luật thứ 7, hướng đạo sinh an lợi. Điều luật thứ 8, hướng đạo sinh yêu tươi. Điều luật thứ 9, hướng đạo sinh cầu thiện. Điều luật thứ 10, hướng đạo sinh trong sạch.
Everyone, please be seated.
xin mời quý vị ngồi xuống.
Good morning, and welcome to Lindoan Ungvit's 2026 Eagle Court of Honor. Before we begin, we would like to take a moment to recognize our honored guests who are present here today. Honored guests, please stand to be recognized as you are introduced. Thank you.
Sau đây, trưởng Thao An Nguyễn sẽ giới thiệu và chào mừng quý vị quan khách. Xin quý vị quan khách đứng lên khi nghe giới thiệu.
At this time, we would like to take a moment to recognize our honored guests who joined us today for the ceremony. Will our honored guests please stand and be recognized as we introduce you? So first, we would like to recognize from our very own district, our District Eagle Chairman, Đức Nguyen. In addition to our participation with our Scouting America district, we are also very fortunate to be a part of a very rich Vietnamese American community. And so from Hội đồng Trung ương, please recognize Trần Xuân Đức. We are not the only Linh Duan in Southern California, and many of our brothers and sisters from other Linh Duan have joined us today to celebrate our Eagle Scouts. First, from Linh Duan Hoa Lu, Linh Duan Trưởng, Shirley Lu. From Linh Duan Hùng Vương, I'd like to recognize two Trưởng, Duy Trần and Trưởng Ben Pham. And last but not least, from Linh Duan Trường Sơn, we have Trưởng Phoebe Lê Văn. Thank you so much. I'm going to pass it back to our MCs for the rest of the ceremony.
On behalf of Lindoan Ungvit, it is our pleasure to conduct the Eagle Court of Honor today for Crew 105. My name is Adrian Nguyen.
And I'm Victor Nguyen. The Eagle Scout is the highest rank attainable in Scouting. It is earned through the advancement program and the continuous performance of active service. Before reaching the Eagle Scout Summit, these candidates have successfully passed through the Eagle Trail, starting from the Boy Scout rank and moving on to Tenderfoot, second class, first class, Star, and then Life Scout.
Today, they are here to receive their greatest honor, the Eagle Scout Award. Eagle candidates, before introducing you to the audience, would like to remind you of the journey you took to reach this momentous milestone. Starting with the Scout rank, the Scout takes the first step into the journey of Scouting, learning the values of the Scout Oath, law, motto, and slogan.
At Tenderfoot, a Scout begins to develop basic outdoor skills and a foundation of physical fitness, service, and leadership, and citizenship.
The second class rank builds on these skills with greater independence, teamwork, and responsibility, especially in the outdoors.
As a first class Scout, they demonstrate proficiency in the principles of Scouting and the outdoors, including outdoor skills, first aid, self-reliance, and becoming a dependable member of their troop.
Star rank marks the transition of leadership, as Scouts take on leadership positions, apply the skills they learned thus far, and begin to give back through service.
Life Scouts further deepen their commitment to Scouting, guiding younger Scouts and making big strides toward leadership, service, and advancement.
Finally, Eagle Scout is the pinnacle of the Scouting journey, a symbol of honor, leadership, perseverance, and a lifelong commitment to service. Thank you, Scouts.
It has been a long, hard, but wonderful journey. They have mastered their goal, and along the way, they have been trained and practiced many life skills and leadership abilities. They are marked by the character gained through an understanding of their citizenship and religious beliefs.
And now, we would like to present to you the 2026 Eagle candidates. Athena Quinn Fat.
Benjamin Ngọc Thiên Hoàng.
Brian Duan Nguyen.
Ethan Châu Lam.
Nolan Bắc Phan.
And Sophie Nguyen. We will now proceed with the Eagle Charge and Eagle Scout Oath to be conducted by our Crew 105 advisor, Mr. Kevin Pham.
All right, Eagle candidates. Well, I'm really excited to congratulate you all on this remarkable achievement. First, today I stand before you to remind you and challenge you. Challenge you to embrace the responsibilities that come with this prestigious honor. As you embark on the next chapter of your lives, I present you with a set of 5 challenges. Your first challenge is to live with honor. Uphold the highest standards of integrity and character, and be the example that inspires others to follow in your footsteps. Your actions will not only reflect upon yourself, but also upon your family, your troop, and your community. Your second challenge is to live with loyalty. Stand by your family, friends, and nation with unwavering dedication. Your commitment to your community will inspire trust and strengthen your bonds with the people around you. Third challenge is to live with courage. The courage to stand up for what is right, to stand up for those in need, to not let fear drive you, but to face your fears and have the courage to follow your dreams. Your fourth challenge is to be cheerful. Life will present you with countless obstacles and hurdles, but it is your positive mindset that will help you to overcome them. Let your cheerful spirit uplift those around you and make you resilient against any adversity that comes your way. And last but not least, dedicate yourself to a life of service. Embrace your Scout promise of doing a good turn daily, and be the helping hand that lifts those who are less fortunate. Your service will not only change the lives of others, but will also enrich your own life in ways that you might not expect. These challenges serve as a guide for you to carry the values of Scouting with you into adulthood. As you leave here today, remember that the title of Eagle Scout is not just a badge to wear, but a responsibility to uphold. Let the Scout Oath and Scout Law be your compass, guiding you through the challenges and triumphs that lie ahead. Eagle candidates, are you willing to accept these responsibilities?
Yes, we are.
All right, now I would like everyone to please stand. And all Eagle Scouts in the audience, please join the new candidates to recite the Eagle Scout oath. And please repeat after me. I reaffirm my allegiance to the three promises of the Scout Oath. I thoughtfully recognize and take upon myself the obligations and responsibilities of an Eagle Scout. On my honor, I will do my best to make my training an example, and my status and my influence count strongly for better scouting and for better citizenship in my troop, in my community, and in my contacts with other people. To this, I pledge my sacred honor. Guests, parents, and scouts, please be seated. And now, by the authority vested in me by the National Court of Honor of the Boy Scouts of America, it is my privilege and pleasure to pronounce the 6 candidates Eagle Scouts.
The presentation of the Eagle Award is an important and meaningful occasion. It is the high point and the goal for which these Scouts have been working towards for many years. It is the culmination of the support and effort of many Scout leaders and parents.
Without the love and guidance of understanding parents, a Scout would have a very hard time getting to the Eagle Summit. The parents of these Scouts have played an instrumental role in their children attaining Eagle rank.
We would now like to invite the following guests to come forward for the Eagle presentation of the first group.
Mrs. Sani Pham and Mr. Bin Nguyen.
Mrs. Yim Hoan Nguyen and Mr. Dan Hoan.
Mrs. Kan Hong Nguyen and Mr. Duan Nguyen.
Mothers of the candidates, you will now have the honor of presenting with your children with the Eagle Medal. Eagle Scouts, in recognition of your mother's love and support, please present the Eagle Pin to your mother. Thank you, mothers.
in recognition of fatherly advice and guidance along the trail to Eagle, may I ask the candidates' fathers to now present their children with the Eagle neckerchief. Eagle Scouts, in recognition of the wisdom and guidance given to you by your father, please present to him the Eagle pin. Thank you, fathers. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you half of our 2026 Eagle Scout families. Thank you, parents and scouts.
We would now like to invite the following guests to come forward for the Eagle presentation of the second group.
Mrs. Jenny Lum and Mr. Lum.
Mrs. Sani Fan and Mr. Vin Nguyen.
Mrs. Ban Tam Lo and Mr. Kwok Lin Wing.
Mothers of the candidates, please present your children with the Eagle Medal. Eagle Scouts, please present the Eagle pin to your mother. Thank you, mothers.
Fathers, please present your children with the Eagle neckerchief. Eagle Scouts, please present your father with the Eagle pin. Thank you, fathers. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the second half of our Eagle Scout families. Thank you, parents and scouts.
Congratulations to all of our Eagle Scouts for a journey well traveled. Now, everyone, please sit back, relax, and enjoy the Eagle Award slideshow.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? If we flew the things we've been through, then I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. Now I see you in a better place. You in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side. And now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
See you again.
We've come a long way
A long way.
from where we began.
No, we started.
Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
Tell you.
When I see you again.
First you both go out your way in the vibe. It's feeling your way in the vibe. It's feeling strong that was small. Turn to a friendship turn to a bond. And that bond will never be broken. The love will never get lost. And when brotherhood comes first, then the line will never be crossed. Established it on our own when that line had to be drawn. And that line is what we reach. So remember me when I'm gone. So remember me when I'm gone. Standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
Let the light go to the way. Yeah. Hold every memory as it goes, and every road you take will always seem to It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it you again when I see you again.
was just another dusty record on the shelf. Would you blow me off and play me like everybody else? If I asked you to scratch my back, could you manage that? Like if we get you can trap me, I can handle that. Furthermore, I apologize for any skipping tracks. This is the last road that played me left a couple cracks. I used to, now I'm over that. Cause holding grudges over love is ancient artifacts. If I could only find a note to make you understand, I sing it softly in the ear and grab you by the hand. Just keep me stuck inside your head like your favorite tune. And know my heart's a stereo and only makes for you. Just a real and these for you, so listen close. Got thoughts in every note. Hey, play your radio. Turn me up when you feel low. This melody was meant for you. So sing along to my stereo. Let's go! If I was an old school 50-pound robot, would you hold me on your shoulder wherever you walk? Would you turn my volume up in front of the cops and crank it higher every time they told you to stop? And all I hear is that you don't get mad at me, when you had to purchase bad D batteries. Appreciate every mixtape your friends make. You better know me on the door like on the interstate. I think I finally found enough to make you understand. If you can hit it, sing it over, take it by the hand. Just keep me stuck inside your head like your favorite tune. You know my heart's stereo and only is for you.
At this time, Ms. Tao An Nguyen will present the candidates with Linh Đoàn Hương Mỹ certificates of recognition and letters of commendation from California Governor Gavin Newsom.
Next, we would like to introduce the mother of Benjamin Huang, Mrs. Linh Đoàn Nguyen, and the father of Brian Nguyen, and my own dad, Mr. Duan Nguyen, who would like to have a few words for us on behalf of all of the award recipients' families.
Kính thưa quý quan khách, quý trưởng, quý phụ huynh và các anh hướng đạo sinh thân mến. Khi nghĩ đến hướng đạo, chúng tôi thường nghĩ đến một con đường mòn, ngoằn ngoèo dẫn lên đỉnh núi của Eagle Scout. Từ chân núi, con đường đó thật dài và không dễ dàng tí nào. Nhưng từng bước, qua những thử thách, những học hỏi và sự kiên trì, các em đã làm được điều đó. Và hôm nay chúng ta ở đây chúc mừng các em hướng đạo sinh đã leo lên được đỉnh núi đó và đạt được danh hiệu Eagle Scout. Danh hiệu Eagle Scout không phải là chuyện đơn giản của vài ngày hay vài tuần. Nó đòi hỏi các em nhiều năm tháng cống hiến, nhiều học hỏi qua các merit badges, những buổi sinh hoạt, những buổi cắm trại, cách lãnh đạo các công tác cộng đồng và cam kết sống theo luật và lời hứa của hướng đạo. Các em đã chứng minh là các em có thể đạt được mục tiêu, làm việc chăm chỉ và đạt được hiệu quả như mong muốn. Ở một góc nhìn khác, chúng tôi hiểu rằng các em không leo ngọn núi ấy một mình. Đằng sau các em là cả một đội ngũ, cha mẹ, người thân khuyến khích, các trưởng hướng dẫn và bạn bè ủng hộ. Chúng tôi xin gửi lời tri ân trân trọng nhất đến các trưởng, các Merit Badge Counselors, Board of Review and Hội Phụ huynh, cùng tất cả những người thân đã dành thời gian, kiến thức và sự tin tưởng cho các em. Các em hướng đạo sinh thân mến, hôm nay là một cột mốc quan trọng, nhưng không phải là điểm dừng của các em. Những giá trị mà các em học được trong hướng đạo là những giá trị sẽ dẫn dắt các em trên đường đời. Chúng tôi hy vọng từ hôm nay, các em bắt đầu mang trọng trách của một Eagle Scout, chỉ huy một cách chính trực, phục vụ một cách khiêm tốn và tạo cảm hứng cho người khác đi theo con đường các em đã và đang đi. Chúc mừng các em.
Thank you, Zia. Xin chào các trưởng, các phụ huynh, các anh chị em và quan khách. Tên tôi là Toàn Nguyễn. I've been asked to give the English portion of the section. I aim to deliver something memorable for you, I hope. Ladies and gentlemen, parents, distinguished guests, Scout leaders, Scout advisors, coaches, our district leader, today we're gathering to celebrate a superb achievement. Our Eagles have landed. Eagles, the passing of 9, 10, 11 years seemed like yesterday. For some, I remember your first day in Scouts in May Lak Lang. So we share this journey of scouting together, and we're both here, not at the finish line, but at the starting point. The purpose of my speech today is to address 3 key areas. 1, Scouts. 2, Scout leaders. 3, parents. Let's get right into it. First, to our Eagle Scout recipients. I extend my congratulations to you for embracing the ideals of Scouting, for pushing yourselves to be part of the 2 to 6% club. Your journey towards earning the rank of Eagle Scout required sacrifices. Weekdays and weekends, I understand that more than you know. But the payoff is enormous for the success of our collective community. But your job is not really complete yet. You need to help me. You ready? To inspire young Vietnamese Scouts, embolden our collective community to become the role model Scouts that you've become. My ask is simple: be selfless. Ask not what Liên đoàn Hương Việt can do for you, but ask what you can do for Liên đoàn Hương Việt. I'm also supposed to share with you advice as you embark on this next chapter of your lives. We know the aims of Scouting: character, citizenship, leadership, personal fitness. I was trying to think of something that captures these aims to tie it all together. I believe what I want to leave you with is one word: grit. What I mean by that is things worth getting aren't always going to be easy. It is comfortable and natural to feel deserving, especially today. But I urge you to continue to grind it. Push to another level, because the best just do that. And the complacent don't. It is not taught in elementary school, high school, or business school, or even the real working world. Some of the best leaders have this hallmark: when things get tough, the tough get going. They've got that extra gear. I know you all have it. You have a long trail ahead, because the trail to Eagle was marked and mapped, institutionally created, but executed by you, assisted by leaders and parents. The trail of your lives will have no markers. You will have to use the grit you've developed on the way here to forge through and navigate your not so standard cookie cutter paths. You know what I mean? Second, to the Scout leaders, thank you for your guidance. Everybody here, our esteemed guests, for your time and energy. Hundreds, if not thousands of hours in instilling these Scouts the values that will guide them throughout their lives. To all leaders of all units, from Bay Lạc Long, Châu Phong, Mê Linh, Đông Đa, Bắc Việt, and especially Thư đoàn Đông Đa. All past and present leaders, thank you. Big ah to Hương Việt leaders. Last but not least, to the parents. Your unconditional love and guidance have shaped them into the leaders they are today. I am immensely blessed to have a wonderful 360-degree perspective as a parent of 3 Eagle Scouts and as a Scout leader. This unique viewpoint of mine sees all the Scouts' struggles and successes. Parents, I appreciate you. Big time. Scouts and everybody here, let's give a big ah to them. Thank you, and Lut, chị Jenny, and Vinh, chị Sanny, and Dan, chị Diệp, and Quốc, chị Bằng Tâm, Khánh Hồng, and me. In wrapping up, congratulations, Eagle Scout. We're all proud of you. You have demonstrated what it means to be gritty, to have character, and to be role models. Good work, Nolan, Athena, Sophie, Ben, Ethan, and Brian. Your parents would like to also personally wish you well. Hit it, and David.
Dearest Sabina, our sassy princess, we are proud of your hard work, dedications, and accomplishments. Wishing you a more successful future.
Ben à, hôm nay con đã đạt được danh hiệu Eagle Scout. Qua những năm tháng trong hướng đạo, con đã dần trưởng thành hơn. Con mạnh mẽ, biết suy nghĩ, có trái tim nhân hậu và luôn cố gắng giúp đỡ người khác. Ba mẹ rất tự hào về con. Chúc mừng con yêu.
Hello, Brian. Congrats on your Eagle achievement. We're proud in everything you do.
You're a very good son, and I remember your first day of Scouts at Heritage Park.
From Colin, Adrian, and Bowman, great job. We love you, Colin.
Hi, baby Eden. Yay, you made it. Congratulations on your Eagle Scout. We are so proud of you. And keep following your dream. We love you, baby. Love you, one.
Dear listening to our German friends, we are very proud of your hard work, dedications, and accomplishments. We wish you a very successful future.
Sophie, mẹ rất may mắn đồng hành cùng con đường hướng đạo và nhìn thấy con từ một chim non nhỏ xíu mà hôm nay đã trở thành một hướng đạo sinh mạnh mẽ và tự tin. Chúc mừng con.
Sophie, believe in yourself and stay true to your value. We love you.
Well, surprise, parents. That's why I asked for your MP3 files. I hope you liked it. I didn't want to do all the talking, so I hope you like that new addition to the program. Scouts! On behalf of all proud Eagle parents here, congratulations. You've checked all the marks and boxes to get here. Now leave your largest heart in the world. We will always be rooting for you. We always have, and we always will. Thank you.
Kính thưa quý vị, chúng em gia nhập Liên đoàn Hướng Việt từ thời Bạc Long chim non. Cả 6 chúng em đều đã nỗ lực vươn lên qua từng cấp bậc để rồi hôm nay đứng trước quý vị và là các Eagle Scout. Đó là một hành trình dài với nhiều khám phá và trải nghiệm. Từ việc phải thức dậy thật sớm để lên đường đi trại, học cách thách những nút dây, rèn luyện kỹ năng sinh tồn, cho đến việc rèn luyện kỹ năng lãnh đạo. Tất cả chúng em đều đã vượt qua những thử thách này và trưởng thành lên rất nhiều. Trong suốt hành trình 10 năm này, chúng em luôn có sự đồng hành của các bác phụ huynh, những người thậm chí con phải thức dậy sớm hơn cả chúng để đưa chúng em đi trại, và của các huynh trưởng đã dạy chúng em về hướng đạo và văn hóa Việt Nam. Chúng em xin hứa sẽ mang theo những bài học quý báu này và thực hành vào chính cuộc sống của mình. Chúng em xin gửi lời trấn an sâu sắc nhất tới các phụ huynh, các huynh trưởng, các cố vấn và tất cả những ai đã giúp đỡ chúng em cho trở thành những con người như ngày hôm nay. Cảm ơn.
Hello, esteemed guests, Scout leaders, fellow Scouts, and Eagle Scout candidates. I have the honor to speak on behalf of all the Eagle Scouts candidates here today. Today is a special day. Many of us started this journey years ago in Lac Long and Oka, not knowing where Scouting would take us. Along the way, we made countless memories, from chasing geese at Heritage Park, racing pirate derby cars, spending nights aboard the USS Midway, attending many Linduan camps, backpacking in the mountains, and launching rockets into the sky. We learned how to camp, cook, lead, and work together. Through these experiences, Scouting became much more than just a Sunday activity. It became a part of who we are. As we stand here today, we have reached an important milestone, earning the rank of Eagle Scout. This achievement is more than just a badge on our uniforms. It represents the years of dedication, leadership, service, and perseverance. Our journey to Eagle was not easy though. We survived essays, SMCs, BORs, Eagle Scout projects, cold camp nights, and countless Sundays. However, through those challenges, we learned an important lesson. Success is not always about choosing the easiest path, but about continuing forward when things become difficult. Scouting also taught us the importance of how courage is not always something dramatic. According to Google, courage means the choice to and willingness to confront danger, pain, uncertainty, or intimidation. But sometimes, courage means speaking in front of a crowd when you're nervous. Sometimes it means taking responsibility when you make a mistake. And sometimes it means continuing towards a goal even when it's hard. The journey to Eagle Scout required that kind of courage, and it is something each of us should carry long after today. The values we learned through scouting, such as leadership, responsibility, perseverance, and service, will continue to guide us wherever life takes us, whether in school, our communities, our careers, and our families. However, our journey does not end here today. As Eagle Scouts, we have a responsibility to help the younger Scouts who follow behind us and continue striving to be better than we were yesterday. As Lord Ben Powell, the founder of Scouting, once said, "The most worthwhile thing is to try to put happiness into the lives of others." That spirit of service is something I hope we continue to carry with us wherever life takes us. I would like to thank all Trung Liên Đoàn, all leaders from Đắk Nông, Ao Cơ, Chao Phong, Tây Sơn, Mê Linh, Đông Đa, Thanh, and Hoi Phu Huynh, who spent countless Sundays, weekends, and campouts helping us grow. You taught us much more than just scouting skills. You taught us how to lead, how to serve, and how to persevere. We don't say this often enough, but we truly do appreciate everything you have done for us. Cảm ơn các trường. Lastly, I would like to thank our parents. For many of us, they have been on this journey for over 10 years. They drove us to meetings and camps, bought tents and backpacks, encouraged us when things got difficult, and supported us every step of the way. Behind every Eagle Scout is a family that believed in them and made sacrifices in order for them to succeed. To all of our parents, thank you for your love, your patience, and your unwavering support. We love you, we appreciate you, and we would not be here today without you. Congratulations, Eagle Scout candidates. We did it. I would like to leave everyone with one final reminder. To the younger Scouts in the crowd, to the older Eagle Scouts, to the leaders who guide us, and the Eagle Scouts being recognized here today. Once a Scout, always a Scout. Thank you. Throughout our scouting journey, our lives are touched by many nurturing hands, whether they are leaders, teachers, families, or friends. You are all our mentors, and we thank you for your guidance and support. At this time, each of us would like to recognize our mentors, the person who has sparked that drive to succeed in us, who has profoundly touched our hearts, or who inspired us to be who we are today. Mentors, please stand to be recognized when you hear your name announced. The person I would like to recognize as my mentor has been my Kila, my Scoutmaster since Lak Long, Tây Sơn, and Đông Đa. He's always been there for me, and I would say that I would not be here today, standing on the stage, if it wasn't for him. So I would like to give my mentor pin to Trung Tuan.
I have two mentor pins to give out today. The first one, I'm giving it out to this Joe because he taught me many useful skills in Đông Đa, from communication to leadership. And he always showed that, he always tried to put in that extra effort to make sure that we learn these things from him. I'd like to thank Jun Khoi with my first mentor pin. And my second mentor pin, I'd like to give to someone who has demonstrated just the scouting spirit inside and outside of scouting. She's been an inspiration for me, and also to get deeper and learn more about Vietnamese culture, especially through singing. I'd like to give my next mentor pin to Jung Ting Hung.
I would like to give my mentor pin to a Jerome who is funny, and he's been super supportive throughout my Eagle journey, and I would like to thank Jerome Kevin.
Hi. I'd like to give my mentor pin to someone who I think was pretty inspirational throughout my scouting journey. I'd like to give it to Jung Koi. Second mentor pin to someone who's also helped me a lot during my scouting journey. I'd also like to give it to Jung Jo.
I would like to give my first mentor pin to Jung Plan. My second mentor pin to Jung Koi. Thank you for always believing me and pushing me to take initiative to do my best.
I would like to give my mentor pin to Ajun, who's been with me since the beginning of my scouting journey. So she's been with me since Joe Farm and taught me many lessons and guided me all the way through my Eagle Scout journey. And I don't think I'd be the person I am today without her guidance and her support. And so I give my mentor pin to Jim Sung Foon.
Mentors, please meet at the stage right after the ceremony so the recipients can present you with your mentor pin. Thank you.
Thank you all very much for being here with us today. This concludes our Eagle Scout Court of Honor. So we would like to invite you all to stay for some late refreshments hosted by Eagle families. Congratulations, Eagle Scouts.
Cảm ơn quý vị đã tham dự lễ trao huy hiệu tại đàn hôm nay. Kính mời quý vị dự buổi ăn trưa với Liên đoàn Hướng Việt. Scouts, please wait to be dismissed. Malin, you are dismissed.